What's up YouTube, Mr. Lamissy here, and today we're going to be talking about patch 2.5 as it is now live. So now we're going to see the changes that they have made. We have the blog post right here that we're going to go in and take a read and see what they're saying, because we've already had a couple PTRs and tests like this. So let's see what the update is. Diablo 2 Resurrected patch 2.5 now live. Join us around the campfire hero as the flames flicker and crackle. We're incredibly proud to announce that Terror Zones are now live in Diablo 2 Resurrected. There's also smoke on the horizon, ladder season 2, and 6 new Sundering charms will be going live on October 6th. So it seems like Terror Zones have gone live, but the Sunder charms are not yet live. Those will be with season 2 in ladder. Sit back and relax as we run through the details of the new hell-tastic features coming along with this update. Terror Zones. The journey to level 99 is a celebrated experience for players and quite the milestone if achieved, a rite of passage even. We want the journey to level 99 to be accessible to a larger population of players, offer more variety than repeatedly farming bailed. Wait, we've read this before, right? Maybe not. Is this new or is this updated? I think it's new, actually. This is the Terror Zones, blah, blah, blah. As we get into details, please note that the players can choose to opt out of Terror Zones if desired. To unlock the Terror Zone feature, you must defeat Baal per character, per difficulty, using any expansion character. Existing characters that have already fulfilled their requirements will automatically have this feature unlocked. Once Ladder Season 2 begins, the players will need to meet the aforementioned requirements to unlock Terror Zones for their new ladder characters. Okay, so you do have to go and beat Baal there. When playing a Terror Zone enabled game, every hour diabolical tremors infused with lore destruction's unwavering corruption creep into specific zones, embolden the monsters within and terrorizing them. The monsters in these zones will be at least 2 levels higher than your current level or their original level, up to a maximum per difficulty. The experience received and loot dropped will also be based on this new level. Terrorized monsters will also grant additional experience points. Here are the level details for each monster type. So it is going to remain that uniques can get up to 99. Interesting. So once you hit level 94, it still it's you're gonna get uniques at level 99, champions 98, and these up to 96. Wow. So still gonna have really sick experience there. I wasn't sure if they dropped that at some, but they didn't. Base player level used for above calculations taken from the creator of the game. If the host leaves, a new player will be selected. Blah blah blah. Again, this we've kind of read. Here's all the ways that you know that you're in a terror zone. Waypoints also receive some changes to assist. Ooh, that's cool. An icon will display on the current menu next to the waypoint that is closest to the current terror zone. The waypoint closest will have its name displayed in purple font. Cool. That's actually nice. I like that a lot. Here's a complete list of zones. They got rid of the lower Kurost and one more, and they added in a couple others. So that's nice, because lower Kurost was a pretty lame zone. Our first ladder season for D2 Resurrected has been an absolute success. Adept heroes race to save Sanctuary. Some submit to their names, Mr. Lamissy, but all of them striking fear of the torment arts of the demonic adversaries in the process. Ladder Season 2 will begin on October 6th, ushering in a new opportunity for brave heroes to race to level 99 and amass powerful loot along the way. This will also be the first ladder season with Terror Zones. Can you handle the increased ferocity of the burning hells, or you perish under the amplified might? We cannot wait to see how Terror Zones will influence the leaderboard. Sorry. We can always see how to enter the leaderboard, or hopefully allow new players the opportunity to see their name on it for the first time. We'll also introduce the 6 new Sundering charms with Ladder Season 2. More information about these can be found in the next section. So from Terror Zones, there is no change really, it seems. They're not going to make them more difficult, which is kind of sad. I'm not going to lie. I really was hoping that they would increase the difficulty of those zones. You know, like the level boost is okay, but it's like make the mobs spawn an extra affix. Make the mobs, you know, all a little faster. Make them attack quick, whatever it is. I really want to feel the terror in those zones. That's a little sad to me. Okay. So, we'll introduce 6 new Sundering charms with Ladder Season 2. More information can be found. Ladder Season 2 will feature 4 different modes. The 4 as we know it. For those new to Ladder Seasons, you might be wondering what happens to your shared stash once loot, once the current season ends. All ladder characters will be transferred to their respective non-ladder group. All items in that character's group shared stash go into a new withdraw-only set of shared stash tabs, denoted by a check-marked past box. You will have all of Ladder Season 2 to withdraw any items you would like to keep. When Ladder Season 2 ends, this withdraw-only set of stash tabs will be overridden with any items in Ladder Season 2 shared stash. So be sure to get any items out before then, or they will be lost. It does make sense. New Sundering charms, Ayuba. In hell difficulty, main monsters receive resistance to specific damage types. If the resistance increases above 100%, that monster is then immune to a specific damage type. Because there's only a handful of ways to reduce a monster's immunity, only a minute portion of hero builds can successfully farm all zones, yada yada yada. We realize this can create scenarios where certain builds are unable to take full advantage of the current terror zone, thus missing out. All right, we want to see what they're changing. The 6 Sundering charms, like I said, they kind of copy-pasted like half of their old blog, I feel like. Only drop from terrorized monsters of champion, unique, super unique, or boss difficulty. Interesting. So they only drop from those. Wow. So that definitely makes it a little bit harder as well to find them. Sunder is still the same. The resistance reduced to 95%, breaking their immunity and allowing damage of that type to be dealt. Sunder is applied before other resistance reducing modifiers and only affects non-players. That's still the same. Any abilities granted by a Sundering charm will also extend to your pets and summons. So keep that in mind. Okay. So it now works for charms as well. That's nice. And for, I guess, Hydras, right? Because they weren't getting anything. So that's new. The Black Cleft. Monster magic immunity if sundered. And then your magic resist is minus 45 to minus 65%. Bone Break. Physical damage received increased by 10 to 30%. Wow. So if you get a 10% one, probably useful. 30% no. And then these other ones now go 70 to 90, which I like. I like that they gave them ranges because I felt like if it's just a flat 75, you find it and you're done. But when you give it a range, if you find a minus 90%, you're like, I kind of want to get a minus 70% maybe, you know? I would have loved these ranges to be even more painful. I'd be like, make it minus 75 to minus 150. So then there's really trash ones. But I'll take it. Minus 70 to 90. We have heard much of the community's thoughts on how the new Sunder charms work with the sorceress cold mastery ability. Looking at the percentage of monsters that are cold immune, the trade-offs of having to gain and equip a new grand charm and rechecking their damage output, we feel the current behavior of cold mastery is not significantly more powerful than many other abilities affected by Sunder and does not need a change at this time. I agree. This was something that I'll put the video out on that today or tomorrow or something. So that I agree. Like I say, it only affects the cold immunes. That's it. Bone Break is the physical one. So again, 10% more physical, but you break physical immunes. I could see a character potentially using it at 10%. If I get a 10% one, I might throw it on my Whirlwind Barb or something. So now I can just keep whirlwinding and I can go to the Arcane. I can whirlwind, in areas where there's going to be ghosts, where there's going to be You know, maybe the Trav spawns it, or in Chaos they spawn it, whatever. Gameplay, quality of life. That's all the same. That's the same. Did they add anything new here? This all looks the same as what we saw last time. Yeah, that's all the same. I'm assuming nothing changed with all of this. Adjusted some of that. Our team is incredibly thankful for the support and collaboration. Together, we successfully added Terror Zones to D2 Resurrected and checked a new variety to this time looks classic. We look forward to seeing you continue to slay demons for many years to come. If you want to learn more about Diablo Resurrected, check out our website, www.twitch.tv/MrLimeSC, or for real-time updates, follow our official Twitter at MrLimeSC. That's nice of them. And then here, we were flipping through the old Diablo 2 manual and found this confounding inscription. What does it all mean? Oh, they gave us a code to do. All right, what does it mean, chat? JSEUEPKGFWZYE LXFKLGLIRIEFAVE UUIUJQWE. Hold on, I'm... Okay, so if the... Wow! We figured it out! Crazy. That's absolutely crazy. All right. What sort of cryptography are they doing here, you know? Is it the push in one direction, not the other? It's all just a single word. They're also pointing at the J. I don't know if that has any reasoning or not. It's not ROT13. ROT1, 2, 4, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No. So it's none of those. Look at the... Yeah, there's a pentagram, a dagger, and an SOJ, which says required level 29. I want that SOJ. I've got the other one, but I want that one. What do we think? I don't know. I can't figure it out. All I know is I really want that ring and those coins. Something about favor? What? I'll let the smarter people deal with that. Anyways, YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe and tell me what that means. Peace, everybody.